How's it going, guys? We're out here in Harrison Township, kind of a time warp here for me. In this cul-de-sac right here that you're looking at, we just shot a commercial that we redid from 10 years ago. This is a client that I was 20 years old when I started working for. It used to be Mrs. and Dr. D. But now obviously I'm 45 years old and they ask me not to call them that any longer. So now it's John and Suzanne. But very fortunate to have people like this in my life as a young man, and then also who stuck with me for 20 plus years. So I know we focus a lot about our people, which is, in my opinion, the most important thing. I serve my people, but if it weren't for clients like John and Suzanne, I wouldn't be here. So not only have they and were they the best promoter of my company and myself, these people are family. They don't even know I'm here. So Suzanne might get upset because she doesn't have her makeup on, but it doesn't matter. We're still gonna hug. What you're gonna see in the backyard is a patio that was put in before even my time. Now we've restored and repaired the patio, rebuilt the patio with the ties and the drain tile. We've ripped out the pool. We put a new pool deck in. The old pool deck wasn't in terrible shape, but it wasn't in good shape. The pool company, unfortunately, last year when we did this project, kept promising dates and doing different things. They never showed up, and then when they did, they ended up wrecking quite a bit of our work. So we're just here to tighten it all up since the pool company just finished. We're gonna get this tightened up for them so it looks great and they can enjoy this beautiful pool deck that we put in and the patio that they have been able to enjoy that's restored. So we're gonna walk around and follow me. Yeah, a lot of memories. They still have our sign up, which that's incredible. Our sign, we were done here last year in August. So, I mean, I can't even, that's insane that my sign is still up here. Wow, how humbling. So I remember when we created this area, and this is so funny because John, who's an unbelievable dentist, by the way, we put this in and I was like, how many more areas can we put brick in? This doesn't make any sense. Like we have brick everywhere. And Suzanne just liked to have me out every year, so she would have projects for me to do. And then we'd come a time where I would say, hey, there's no more brick that needs to go here anymore. I'll just come over. So like I said, this is huge support for us and myself included. Aaron ended up putting the roof on for them, the siding. So pretty much this whole house from the outside, I've been a part of in some way, shape, or form. That's a trust that they have for me, which is awesome. So this patio and walkway, really cool fact, this is over 30 years old. So with proper maintenance, and that's the key, is you don't want to overdo something. These pavers are literally 30 years old, which blows my mind because at 19, these were in for 5 years already. So when you look at the condition of this stone, when it's properly maintained, not over-maintained or under-maintained, I mean, this thing looks brand new. So this is just extremely cool. We did the repair several years back, and gonna come up onto this patio. Everything's pitched away. We did a new wall system because the wall was actually falling apart and disintegrating. So this wall system is new, and then it's all tied back. We had to pull the bushes to put the geo ties in. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful. There's a port there and the port there with the ties, but can't wait for you to see. We added some lighting and things like that just to really light this space up. But I mean, for 30 years old, you can't go wrong with brick. If it's done properly, I mean, I don't know anything that's 30 years old that looks this good. Now where we're at here is we got our main man Luis over there, got Mr. Adrian, and what they're doing is the pool company and the fencing company had come in, and what they've done is they kind of wrecked some of our work. So we are doing some service work here to make sure that when they open this pool, because unfortunately they really weren't able to even use this pool last year due to the pool and the fencing company not doing what they said they were going to do. I didn't have involvement in that, and again, that's a whole nother reason why we're getting into pools. It's just the service is just, it's terrible. They had this done and they should have been swimming, you know, a long time ago. But as soon as the weather breaks, they're going to be able to pop this cover off and they're going to be able to enjoy their patio. We'll walk around. So what they're doing is they're tightening up the edges. The fencing company came in and wrecked a lot of the end pavers with the posts. They just drilled in. I mean, this is nonsense. They left their glasses, whatever. It is what it is, but we'll clean up after them and make sure that our client gets exactly what they need. Again, they tore these spaces up as well, wrecked some brick. There's really no reason for them to do this, but that's unfortunately sometimes the contractors that get hired, they can. It's extremely important to hire a company that's going to stand behind what they do, and if they wreck something, that they fix it. So, again, it's disheartening to see this, but I know that we have the right team that's going to put this back together, make it look brand new for them again. And once they get to open this pool up, this will just be a blips in time where they missed out. So again, that's what they're doing. That's Mr. Luis right there. He's got the cover over his face. We're gonna do a day in the life of Luis France, or we call him, that's what I call him, is Luis France, but he goes by Luis Franco, and he is a pivotal part of this company. We honestly couldn't do the things that we do and service the clients that we service without him. Just an unbelievable guy, not only to work with, but he's a God-fearing man, somebody that's disciplined, and he trains our young men that come up through this company how to be a man, how to run a project, and how to give people value when they're spending their hard-earned money with us. He's making sure the details are right. He makes sure that these projects go in. So again, we're gonna do a day in the life of Luis. Nobody wants to do a day in the life of, but we're gonna do it. We just gotta get one to do it, and then the next and the next. But again, and then there's Adrian. He's been just unbelievable. He can do just about anything and everything, from concrete to you name it. So these are truly, these are the craftsmen. These are the guys that take that extra care to make sure that not only does the client get exactly what they want, they over-exceed their expectations every single time. And to have something like that, that's not just something that happens in a year or two or three. That's years of dedication and years of just trusting one another and being there for one another, because obviously when you're with somebody for more than a decade, and I've been with this client for more than 2 decades, you're gonna have some things that come up, but how it's handled and how you move forward is how we do it. So this is the project. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Tune in, and we're gonna do a lot more of these.